Coming to you from Sawgrass Lanes, the Competitive Seniors Bowlers Tournament.
I'm going to check on prices for names on the back of the shirts.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the Competitive Seniors Bowlers Tournament, and we are in the finals, top 5 qualifiers. Right now, our top 5 is Gary Fox, 280 over. Howie Crowder, 285 over. Mark Schroeder, 296 over. Joe Bama, 318 over. And Jim Frederick, who almost shot a 300 game with 362 over. Shot 289 in his last game. I'm going to be doing the commentary today with Vanegas from Vanguard Hammer Handyman Services, who is one of our sponsors. Right now we're just warming up. We start on lanes 19 and 20 and move 1 pair to the right. Our first match, once again, is Gary Fox with 280 over and Howie Crowder with 285 over. In fact, this is our second tournament of the Competitive Men's Seniors. Or actually, Competitive Senior Bowlers Tournament. The second tournament here at Sawgrass Lanes. All right, we're getting ready to start match 1. All right, so Louis has joined us. Louis Vanegas from Vanguard Hammer. And I'm sure you can hear the sound system in the back from the bowling alley. We're getting ready to get started here. And Gary looks like he's going to be throwing his first ball.
Once I got in, I lost the shot, ball 150. I got like to try to do it again, see if I can ball 175.
Leaves a 10-pin.
It's not bad, no, it is. What was shitty about it? Plenty of room. Throw hours. And you nip it at your heels.
And basically, Gary averaged 270 with handicap for 4 games to get into the finals. And Howie averaged 271.25 with handicap to get into the finals. First bowler starts off throwing 1 frame, and then each bowler 2 frames from that point on.
I don't know, maybe. Shot was that?
And the reason why Louis and I are here today is because we didn't bowl well enough to make the finals.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just one of those days.
195, so it's not enough.
No, and I had an awful day myself, so probably one of the worst days I've ever had. But you know what? You get those days. That's bowling. That's sports. It's just the way it goes.
Yes. So this is nice to have this kind of tournament. I would like to, if anyone else or bring more tournaments to South Florida, especially for the seniors.
Yeah, especially for the seniors. Seniors do not have enough tournaments.
South Florida, looking for different tournaments, different weekends, different places.
Absolutely.
So I'm glad to be part of the sponsor, and really nice, Since I heard about, I'm here.
And Howie just threw a double, first double of match 1. Well, this tournament's been going on for a long time. In fact, I have to get that information from Stan. How long has this tournament been going on? And Stan runs a unbelievable tournament. In fact, today we had 75 bowlers today. So Gary's up on the right lane.
First three?
No, for the second game.
How many brackets?
He used a 10 pin. That's 2 10 pins in a row, I believe, on the right lane. So after this game, we'll be moving to 21 and 22, which is directly in front of us.
You're gonna have to, I average 208. But you're gonna have to average.
And that's Stan Stempien right there, who runs the tournament. Stan, how many years have you been running this tournament?
We just finished our 9th year.
This is the 9th year.
Starting the 10th next month at Margate Lanes. Can I go now?
And then we'll be back here at Sawgrass after that. Hopefully permanently.
This one sheet.
Yeah. All right, so Gary just left the big 4.
I was 55 and 52, and I'm looking for that page, so I wanted to see, but I could tell just by that. You got to bowl 240s to get in, but a 31 handicap.
and that's our first open of the tournament, of the final this match.
One board right,
And I think you just heard Gary say I guess he missed one board right and the ball came up.
I'm gonna go before live celebration.
Okay. So Howard, yeah, he's definitely locked in right now. That's 3 in a row for Howie. But as you know, Louis, anything can happen.
Oh yes. This is called bowling, so
Absolutely.
you lose a little of a concentration and that's it.
That's it. Right now, Howie looks like he's got a good line to the pocket.
What is the difference in handicap?
Let's see. Oh, and then the difference in handicap is, let's see. It looks like Gary's getting 29 and Howie is getting 17. So it's a difference in 12 pins in handicap.
12 pins, okay.
So it's a pretty close match.
Yes. Spur.
Makes the 10 pin, flatten that ball out. And Gary's making an adjustment.
Ball change.
And was adding some tape.
I know my friend
And that ball reacted a little bit better for him. So we move over to the left lane. Gary definitely needs a double here to keep this match close.
Yes. Definitely he needs double. a different answer.
That ball he did not throw as well. Looks like he tugged it a little bit. His speed was up.
That means you get the two different lanes. One is tighter than the other one.
Oh! That is a good attempt at that spare, but an open frame. Howie up on the right lane. Right now he's just locked. He's got a good swing.
He's carrying.
Well, that's it. You know, sometimes, you know, even when you're not throwing the ball as well as you'd like to be, if you're just carrying for some reason, it makes all the difference in the game.
Yes.
Right now, how he's locked in, he's actually throwing the ball pretty well. And Gary's going to be making another ball change, it looks like. Howie throws another double.
So Mr. Garrett, in order to be back in the match, he needs to strike out.
He needs to make a move here. There's no doubt. It's getting late in the game. 4 frames left. He has to make a move. Rooms have an opportunity. And that ball does not come up.
That's it. This game is over.
Well, you never know. It's never over till it's over, but it's not looking good right now. The winner of this match is going to be meeting Mark Schroeder, who was 296 over. And for those of you who don't know, par would be 800, so 296 would be 1,096. So Mark averaged with handicap 274 to get in the top 5.
Finally, he get one strike in the left side.
Well, it might be too little too late. Let's see what happens here. Like I said, anything can happen.
Lane 53, to the cafe, your pizza's ready. Lane number 53.
Now, unlike on the tour, on the PBA tour, there's other stuff going on in the bowling alley, so we don't have the benefit of it being quiet. Oh, you see, and that's what you need, breaks. That's how you win.
Lucky too.
And then sometimes that's the difference in the game, is breaks. Sometimes when things are going your way, you know, it's hard to stop. Foundation frame.
Okay. Well, all he has to do is finish the 9 frame and then
And stay clean.
Yes.
Came up a little bit high on that shot. He may have thrown the ball a little slower. His ball speed on that was 14.31. I'll have to take a look at that. Hit versus spare.
208 so far. Scratch game.
Yeah, scratch game. Yep. So Howie's going to finish in the 10th frame. All right, and Gary threw a good ball there. Gary came out the door with a 202 scratch. But this game basically at this point is over. And Mark is, well, that's it. That's definitely it. 7-10 on lane 19 on the left lane. Mark is ready to go on 21 and 22. He's brought his equipment over. So Gary had a fine tournament. 166 scratch, 195 with handicap. But he does get 5th place money, which is always nice.
Yes. Everybody smile when you get money.
So Howie is throwing a different ball. He already has the match locked up, so it's good to check out a different piece of equipment.
248 scratch. You really
Turn that one on, that's for sure.
yeah.
Our tournament leader, Jim Frederick, is on 27 and 28, warming up. So this match will be Howie Croder and Mark Schroeder. All right.
Yeah.
So a possible 248 scratch.
So we have a difference for the next match, 2018.
Yeah.
One square plus. Okay,
All right. So Howie is with a 275, 247,
Yeah.
and to Gary Fox is 195 with handicap. Difference of 52 pins in the first match. All right, so we're getting ready to start match 2. We're taking a couple of practice balls on each lane. We have Mark Schroeder versus the winner of match 1, Howie Croder. Mark has also been warming up on 27 and 28. That's the practice pair to the right of
How
us.
many is 2 balls? Each?
Yeah, it's 2 each on each lane. And as you can see, Howie's already changed pieces of equipment. Looks like this ball is going down. Probably something that's going to go down the lane a little bit longer. Mark's taking a lot of time for a practice shot.
Yeah, it's only practice.
All right, that's about it for practice. So we're ready to start this match. This is match 2. We have Howie Croder versus Mark Schroeder.
About to start in lane 21.
Howie will throw 1 frame, and then Mark will throw 2, and then 2 from that point on. Use the 10 pin.
like during practice, he did twice.
Yeah. Well, he threw a nice shot, but as you know, a good shot is a corner pin, a great shot is a strike.
Yeah.
That's just, it's just the way it is.
Okay.
Inverse the 10 pin.
So market started in lane 22.
He actually softened up on that shot a little bit more than he normally does. Take a look at Mark's ball speed on that. It was 13, it's like 28. Versus spare. Luz, as you know, one of the things about bowling is consistency with your ball speed.
Yes.
You gotta look at the guys on tour, and they're so close. I mean, from one shot to another, the ball speed varies very little. It's like about 0.4 miles an hour, I believe, or something in that area. Whereas the amateurs, they could be anywhere to a mile an hour difference, and you really can't have that. So he was 13.28 on his first ball last time, and right here, looks like a better shot.
Yes, right.
And that was 14.29, and that's what I'm talking about. That was pretty much a mile an hour difference in the first ball and the second ball. First frame and second frame.
So we are bowling in how shot is.
I'm not sure what the shot they put out there today, but this is pretty much a house shot. It's close to a house shot.
41.50.
Somewhere in that area. Let's see what Howie's ball speed is on this on the right lane on the first ball. Threw a nice shot there. That was a much better. He came through that shot a lot better than he did on the first frame. So I did not quite get that ball speed. I switched over real quick. Might have been 14.02.
Ticket number 371 to the cafe. Your order's ready. 371.
Went a little bit more direct with that ball and carries.
Yes.
15.03. So there you go. Another example of a mile an hour difference. If you're going to be consistent. I mean, that was one of my biggest problems today. Consistency with ball speed.
One of the things is during the summer, I believe everybody do the same thing. Start doing changes, analyze what you do during the winter.
Well, that's when you want to make, if you're going to make changes, especially if you're a league bowler, you want to make your changes in the summertime.
Yes.
Obviously, if you have to make changes in the winter, that's another story, but you want to make changes over the summer on working on your game.
Okay.
And Stan is right behind us. Tournament director. How you doing, Stan?
I'm doing great. I even cashed.
Stan, what place did you finish in, Stan?
I don't know. 15. So, I don't know.
Let's see. In sixth place was Jim How do you pronounce that last name? Choker? All right, 7th place was John Minio. Bobby Newmeyer, a frequent top 5 bowler, was in 8th place. Domingo Castro in 9th. Maria Vanegas,
My wife, yes.
your wife.
She beat me today.
She made you say
Yeah.
she made money and you didn't.
That's one thing, you know. You need to think like a champion, but be ready when you lose.
Yes, you know what? You got to learn from your mistakes. You learn from your good days, and you learn from your bad days.
You mentioned anything about the tournament champions. It's going to be held at the beginning of the year, either at the end of January or in March.
That's right.
Sure.
That's right. The Tournament of Champions, and in order to be in that tournament, you have to win one of the competitive senior bowlers tournaments.
We still have one champion left in the final, Joe Barner,
Okay.
but there's a possibility of another champion.
There you go. So Mark converts that 10 pin on the left lane. And let's see actually where Stan finished. He set the top 25, I thought. Oh, yep. He actually finished in 14th place. So we're back to the right lane with Howie. Nice shot.
Oh wow. No carry.
Nope.
And you, that was like the previous ball that he rolled in that lane.
Well, you know, the funny thing is, and I say this all the time, there's a reason why you leave every pin that you leave. I hear people say, oh, that should have been a strike all the time. No, it shouldn't have been a strike. If it's not a strike, it should not have been a strike. There is a reason. The ball doesn't come off the spot, it comes off late, it comes off early. Have you noticed the way Howie goes after that 10th and he goes directly at it, flattens out his hand? And for bowlers who are not at the 180, 190 average bowler and above, that's something you want to learn how to do, is flatten out that corner pin if you're lefty or righty, 7 pin if you're lefty, 10 pin if you're righty, go directly at it. Try not to hook the ball at it.
So this point mark is 18 pins higher than Bobby.
Yeah, that's with the handicap. The handicap definitely levels the playing field. It looked like he didn't like that shot. I think his ball speed was up a little bit on that. He stripped that out. 15-12. So yes, his ball speed was definitely a little up on that. So he pulled the ball through a little bit. Versus pair. By the way, the videoing that we're doing is a work in progress. Chris Poole did it last month, and he couldn't be here this month. In fact, he didn't even bowl in the tournament. But we're going to be learning on how to do this a little bit better each month. Right now, we're just doing it from an iPad, which is great because I can edit the video and whatnot. But we want to get better sound, so that's something we're going to be working on over the course of the next month to get sound directly into the iPad. And we're almost there.
That's good, you know.
Not like the way you threw that shot, but you know what? You got away. Yeah, you got away with it. I thought he tugged it a little bit, but he carried. He got to the pocket. That's all that counts.
Well, sometimes you try to roll the ball in one area and the ball rolls different, you get strikes.
Yeah.
So what you do? You follow the instinct of the ball, or you keep forcing the ball to go to that area.
Yep. A lot of decisions have to be made during the course of a match. That was actually a much nicer shot. Big double for Mark.
Looks like you want 921 started on 2022. You can see both ballers start to roll the ball to the right side.
For me, the right lane was tougher for some reason. I noticed the right lane for me, and the left side was a little bit tighter than the left lane, but not by much. It was not a big difference. That was a nice stroke there.
Yes. Nice.
So that was 1430. So that seems to be his good ball speed, right?
Yes.
1420, 1430 in that area.
Wow, carry.
I actually think he might have thrown that ball a little harder. Yep, 1499. So as you can see, there's a big difference in ball speed.
921.
You know, one of the things in bowling, just like in golf, you have to have a swing thought. A lot of bowlers get up there and they get up there too quick.
Ticket 372 to the cafe. Your order's ready. Ticket number 372.
They get up there too quick. They don't take any time to put a swing thought into what they're doing. And
Wow.
got a break.
That was a possible split.
Yeah.
7-5 and strike. Now we have to call Turkey.
We got a match here.
3 strikes in a row.
Yep, we definitely have a match here.
So why they call bowling a mental game?
You know what? It is. It is definitely a mental game, because if your game is not on mentally, you're not focused. Again, it goes back to a swing thought. And you want to keep it as simple as possible, especially when you're in match play. You don't want to be thinking about too many different things. And right now, Mark is locked in. We got 2 bowlers that are locked in right now. It's a good match.
How you call 4 strikes in a row?
I don't know.
A lot of people call it different names.
Yeah.
So,
You know what? Turkey's 3 in a row.
yeah, if you are in a good mood, how you call it?
Oh, you're stringing them along, put it that way. A string. Beginning of a string. That was one of Howie's better shots. 1406. So his range seems to be somewhere between, let's say, 14 and 1440. And that's good. When you're throwing the ball like that, that's real good.
2019 defense right now.
Yep.
With how do you do another strike? That means get close match.
Yep. It's anyone's game.
And the night frame. Yes.
Another good shot. 1509.
So far we have a 198 with a handicap 215. And we already bought night frame. Now Mark going to the night frame.
Yep. And they both got 4 in a row.
Yes. With a 214. Minus 11. Oh wait.
Wow.
Carry.
He got that ball into the dry a little early, and he threw that ball a little slow. It came up, but he had enough room.
22 pin difference right now.
strips out the 4-pin.
So what's going to happen if Mark can't do a roll straight and then 10 frames?
Let's see what we got here. So Mark's got 5 in a row. Howie's got 4 in a row. Mark is going to finish first. And that's going to be a bowl on him.
Now the pressure.
He's got to throw something here. You know what? Now,
No.
if you notice what he did there, he thumbed down that ball. That is...
Ticket 374 to the cafe. Your order's ready. 374.
Mistake number 1.
Yep.
Stay pin on with the
Stay with your shot.
Second.
You thumb that ball down, you're going to spin it.
The release. That was a poor release. Oh, he opens.
All right, so let's see what's going to happen here.
267 handicap. Now, now the question is, who's gonna win?
We'll see what happens. He has a potential of a 258 scratch game. If I'm doing that right, let me see. Yeah, 258 scratch game potential.
No. Oh wow. Stempien.
Late folding out.
Well, see how he's a little disappointed.
27. 37. So it's not enough.
He is that first one.
So Mark is moving to lane 23.
23 and 24, and he's going to be Bowling Joe. Joe Bama.
45 minus 37. So we have an 8 pin difference.
Joe is 318 over, so Joe with handicap average 279.5 to get into the finals. So that's going to be well 254 to Mark's 267. That's with handicap. And we're going to move to the right. How you guys doing? You're going to be on video. On
Good
YouTube.
job. Good job.
So we're moving down. Can we get in this spot over here? Is that all right?
You got it. You got it.
So we're going to move this. Move down over here. So this is the bowling alley. Sawgrass lanes. There's Stan. Stan, who are you over there with?
Burn the Maddies.
Okay. And who else?
Last month's champion.
Last month's champion? Aha. Charlie. 6-time champion? There you go. It's a great center. Oh yeah, gotta have my wine.
That's fine.
Yeah, you don't open it. All right. So we're getting started. Mark Shorter versus Joe Barna.
Now this match is going to be totally different because the handicap difference is 8 pins.
8 pins difference in handicap. So Mark starts out with a 10 pin. So Mark is going to bowl 1 frame, and then Joe will bowl 2, and then Mark will bowl 2 from there on in. And converts. Spare. So Joe's up on the right lane. I want to get Stan's attention because I want to see if we get some stats on Joe. By the way, this is match number 3. Let's get Stan over here. I got a question for Stan. Stan, how many times has Joe made the finals? You know.
Let's see. I know he's got one championship and a second. He's probably been in the finals probably about 4 times.
All right, there you go. Joe Barnum. He's been in the finals about 4 times. And he's had 1 first place finish, 1 second place. All right. Starts off with a double. Now, Stan, as you know, this videoing is a work in progress. And we're going to try and get better at it each month. We have to learn as we go along here. And we're not like Wild World of Sports yet. Or ESPN.
But with you and Chris, I think you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get this down pat. We're gonna get the audio down pat and everything too. We're gonna start getting some stuff too. There goes Mark. The strike.
Tell you who the champions are. How many champions?
Yep.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Gary Fox is 1, 4, 5.
So Gary Fox is 1, 4, 5 times. He finished in 5th place today.
Bobby Newmeyer is 1.
Donovan to the cafe. Donovan.
Rolando's, I think he's won 4 times.
Ticket 373 to the cafe. Your order's ready. 373.
Is 1.
Bobby Arnold.
Kenny Dyer, I believe well, I know he's won at least 1. He's been Charlie's at 1-6, including a tournament of champions. Litwin is 1, I believe 3 or 4. I'd have to check that. Redo is 1. A lot of champions.
In fact, I gotta mention more of the top 25. We paid off the top 25 today, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay. So we went through the first
Pay 1 and 3.
10. And 11th place was Rolando Medina. 12th was Ponte. 13th, Hector Rodriguez. Stan, right next to me, in 14th. And Tony Sinonetta? Or Chinonetta? Sincata in 15th place. So up in the right lane right now, we have Joe Barnum. Starts off with the turkey.
We have a difference of 20 kills difference right now.
And Jim Frederick, our tournament leader, is on lanes 27 and 28, warming up.
With the pair of 6s.
Chetty, Bruce Warren, he's a 5-time champion.
Bruce Warren also bowled today, a 5-time champion.
Leslie Payne, tournament champion winner, and also another, she won the championship. Ron Wilson, champion. Herb DeManny, of course, won last month. Jim Spearman won 3 times. Ruth has won.
Wow, Ruthie's won. Ruthie's are pretty good singers too, by the way. A lot of talent here.
Randy Laura's won. We got a lot of champions here. Yannick. Seymour Ginsburg, I believe he's won a couple. Joe Patterson, he's won a couple. Rick Johnson, I believe, won one. Ray Langella, he's
I haven't won any. I'm
questionable.
still questionable. I'm not. I just not getting my game back together enough to bowl well in these tournaments. One of these days, hope to get it back together.
Yeah, you will.
Very well. Right now, Mark has got to get things going. He is a spare, reverse spare, tough bucket spare.
So far, the killing game.
Yep.
It's not enough.
Well, he definitely has to stay clean.
Yeah, almost 30 pins different right now.
Mark needs to throw a strike here. He needs to get going. Good mix. Stay behind that ball. If you notice, he did not turn his thumb down. A number of the shots that he's had, he's turned his thumb down. And that just doesn't work. So Joe is on a 4-timer. He's locked in.
At this point, 40 pins different right now, and like he's moving to lane 25.
Yeah, he's definitely locked in. I have to make an adjustment with this camera too.
Yes, it's like a little small adjustment.
Let's see. Let's do it right after he's done. Runs out. 6 in a row. All right. Let's see here. This here. That's better. There we go. Like I said, we're learning here. Definitely a work in progress. Unfortunately, if you're hitting a pocket and you're not carrying, and your opponent has got a 6-timer, you're in trouble. There would have to be a big change in this game in order to this reverse. So Mark picks up the 10 pin. You notice he has a spare ball, where his spare is on the right-hand side.
How long have you been bowling?
I started bowling when I was 11 years old. I bowled into my late 20s, and then I gave up the game, just cold turkey. And then it took a lot of years off. And then about 4 or 5 years ago, I picked it up again. And then it hasn't been the same coming back. When I was younger, I was a good bowler, consistent. And
I believe you start bowling with the rubber bowling balls.
Yeah.
Urethane bowling balls.
Yeah, rubber, plastic, and then obviously moved to urethane. And now we have reactive resin but a couple companies out there still make and have started to reproduce urethane balls again for different conditions. That's trouble.
No, that's it.
That is definitely trouble. So barring Joe breaking his ankle, this game is pretty much complete.
Yes.
Now we have Maria over here. How you doing, Maria? So I see you came in 10th place,
Yes.
ahead of Lewis.
I don't know. I don't know what.
I guess he's not buying dinner. You're buying dinner.
She's buying dinner. Yes.
So we've gone over the top 15. In 16th place, we have Dave Berliner, Javier Montez,
7 in a row.
7 in a row. In 17th, Kenny Dyer. In 18th, Scott. I don't have to command all these last names. Favarou in 19th, and Charlie Todd in 20th. Right now, Joe Barna on the left lane is in control of this match. He's got the first 7.
What do you think about the scoreboard?
Well, in today's game, it's a must. Yes, I use 8 in a row. I use a plastic ball for my spares on the left-hand side.
Okay.
No, in today's game, it's definitely a must, especially if you hook the ball. Obviously, if you're a righty, you're going after the 6-10, the 9-pin. If you're a lefty, you're going after a 7-pin, a 4-pin, an 8-pin. You really need a plastic ball. Cuts down your mistakes.
No, that's it.
Well, right now, that ball is just not coming off the spot hard enough, and that's what seems to be the problem. It's actually throwing a pretty good ball, it's just not coming off the spot. It gets down there and gets to the pocket, and it's just not finishing hard enough to carry out that 10-pin. Where's the spare?
You have a potential. You have the game.
Yep. And I think Mark knows that. He's probably just trying to get out of Joe's way at this point. He just wants to finish up as quickly as possible. A little too soft on that shot. We were talking about ball speed before. He throws, in the right lane. He threw 1 speed, and there that is probably one of his slowest shots at 13 miles an hour. That's you can't do that. You can't change speeds. Or not to that degree. Just makes that. So right now it looks like Joe Barna is going to move on to the final match with Jim Frederick. He's been warming up on 27 and 28.
And it's going to be another close match.
Yeah, this is
Speed difference next match.
Yep. Almost a great break there. So you have the first 8. Leaves the 4-pin. Potential for a 279 gain scratch. Versus spare does a great job converting the spare.
very nice.
Well, we've had a different. No one's actually converted going 2 games in a row here. It's interesting. That's our winner, Joe Barner, of this match. Moving on to the final match with Jim Frederick, who shot 289 in his 4th game. Nice shot. He's locked in.
269 games right now.
So, if you see what he's doing there, he's concentrating on what I said before, a swing thought. You have to have a swing thought going in there. You go up there, you set up. Especially for bowlers who are 140, 150, 160 average bowler, just learning. You have to go in there with a swing thought. Finish up 279 scratch.
Next customer.
That's pretty much about right. 316 with handicap. Mark's going to finish up. This one's pretty much in the books. Did a great job with that. Great game. So Mark's going to finish up on the right lane. And by the way, once again, we mentioned before, 75 bowlers. This is the biggest tournament they've ever had. That's like a regional. So Mark made a good showing today. Top 5 appearance. In 21st place was Doug Everly. In 22nd, Stu Ginsburg. 23rd, Stephen Winokur. 24th, George Litwin. And 25th, J.C. Quintana. Rounds out our top 25. So Mark finishes with a 179, I believe. Came up there kind of quick.
Ran into a
79
buzzsaw.
scratch, I believe. And I think you just heard that. Mark said he ran into a buzzsaw. Maybe one of these days Stan is going to have the finals all on one lane, or one pair. This way we can have come with a really big setup, TV setup.
After the first 20 years, we're going to change it.
I'm open around here for 20 years. So Stan,
Yes.
basic way you run your tournament is each bowler gets 2 practice bowls initially.
Correct.
All right, and then we start the match. How long have you now? Is that the way you started out when you first started fighting together? So that's really never changed.
Nope. We based this on a couple scratch tournaments that I was involved in getting started back in the late 70s, 80s, 90s. This was one of the formats, and we run our tournament of champions with a little different format.
Okay.
We roll 4 games where we cut to the top 4. They go 3 head-to-head matches, and you win your match, you get 30 extra bonus spins. So we you can not have the actual best score of the 3 games, but you win your matches, you win 90 extra points.
Oh wow. So like you say, it's a difference.
But it's all head-to-head matches.
Okay.
The 4 people bowl everybody else.
Okay.
So we would have 2 matches on this pair and 2 matches.
So how you get your match, your opponent?
One would bowl 4, 2 would bowl 3 in the first match.
Okay.
And one would bowl 3, 2 would bowl 4.
Okay.
And the last one would be 1 and 2.
But this year is basically like TV finals. It's just that we're moving a pair over to the right.
Right.
That's the only difference.
Because there's our league lanes already and has 4.
Yeah, and that's really the only fair way to do it. Otherwise, the condition would just keep breaking down. If you're bowling on the same pair, by the time you get to the finals, it's going to be you're going to have the building.
Yep.
So looks like Jim's got one more bowl in practice, I believe. 1 or 2.
1.
And we're ready to start our final match.
Yes.
It's our championship match.
Good luck, guys.
Stan, by the way, has Jim or Joe had a win before, championship?
Yes, Joe has.
Joe has. So Joe's
Joe
already
has.
in the tournament champions.
Right.
Jim would go to the tournament champions.
Yes, he would qualify by winning. Joe is in as long as he wants to be.
There you go.
Anybody that's won the championship is invited.
Cool.
It's a money-added tournament final.
Yep.
Last year we added over $800 to the prize fund.
Now, moving the tournament to Sawgrass actually has made the field a lot bigger. I think the last tournament at Manor, you had how many bowlers?
I think it was 55, it was in the mid-50s.
Yeah.
So we've added
20 something bowlers.
Extra bowlers, we had, I think, 6 new players today.
that is
right.
a good ball. Jim started out with that was an excellent shot.
They don't mark it.
We have to take a timeout
Hold
here.
on.
For some reason, something.
I tried to show.
You did a great job. All right. So not sure what happened there with the story,
Nice.
but one of the staff here at Sawgrass Lanes is ready and on top of it.
Okay. Head to head.
We have a match.
Yes.
It started out at minimum. I've been here 3 years.
No doubt about it. This is going to be a tough match.
I heard people bowling is called the winter season, and then they stop. What do you think about that?
What do you mean?
They only take the summer off.
You know, it all depends. There goes Joe starting with the double. You know, a lot of your lower average bowlers take the summers off. You just bowl in the winter league. Maybe higher average bowlers like ourselves, where we need to bowl all the time. You got to keep your game up there, and maybe bowl 2 or 3 leagues in the winter, 1 or 2 leagues, and then in the summertime maybe just cut it down to 1 league and you're working on something.
Yes.
Because a lot of bowlers do take off during the summertime, and the leagues are not as big. No doubt about it.
So what you're saying is it's no good to take time off.
Well, not if you're a high average bowler. You got to keep your game sharp. Jim's up on the right lane. Look at that.
No,
Not enough kick.
no enough.
He actually looks like he threw that ball a little slower than his first shot.
1339.
That's 1339.
378 and 379. To the cafe, your orders are ready. 378 and 379.
It's only 6 pin difference.
And you're gonna have to help me out sometime because you got better eyes than I do, so I
Okay,
can't
all
see
right,
that
okay.
ball speed. Picks up the 4-pin.
Oh,
no!
is it?
I thought that was wow.
Wow.
You cannot do that. Your opponent throws a double at you. Right off the start, you got to convert spares.
So what do you think about training at home bowling?
About what?
Training at home bowling.
What do you mean, like weight training or
No, bowling training at home.
at home?
Yes. Have you ever tried?
No,
Okay.
but I mean, you can focus on your mental game
Okay.
anywhere. It doesn't matter where you are. Jim just left another 4-pin, but focus on your mental game. I mean, you see examples in sports. I don't know if you've ever seen this before, but the what do they call it? The Blue Angels, the Navy Blue Angels, the ones that
Okay.
do the formations.
Okay.
There's a great video of them practicing, and they have their eyes closed, and they're pretending they have the joystick in their hand, and they're just kind of moving their hand all in unison. So they're all practicing their formation. And a lot of times in sports, a lot of things that you do, visualization is something that you can do in your spare time.
Well, this is one thing I do myself. Not only I practice bowling at home, but also right in the back of my house. The weight I use is 14 pounds. So the ball I use for practice is 12 pounds. Then I visualize, like you say, visualizing and also doing it. Bowling in the back of the house and also inside the house too. How I do that? I do it with a 3 pounds weight. Then you really do when you concentrate and you timing.
Yep.
Concentrate, follow through, and at the same time.
Oh, you reverse the
practice-
spare.
you
That's
practice.
a spare. 4 5.
You practicing at home and also release
Yep.
with the ball. Holding the ball up and so you practicing and release.
Yep.
Also
Go ahead.
in front of the mirror.
Yes, absolutely.
Also in front of the mirror.
Well, you can check your setup in front of a mirror. That's one thing you could do.
Yes.
In golf they actually use mirrors to check your setup. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
You can do that. That's really interesting.
Yes.
Well, anyway, show is on the left lane.
Oh,
Threw that shot a little soft. Definitely was not as firm through the shot with that. Something. There's been studies. You talk about visualizing something. There's been studies done on little kids that play sports, and one of the differences between boys and girls is that boys will go up there. They'll dream about being up at the plate. The base is loaded. It counts 3 and 2. Okay, and if you hit a grand slam home run, you win the game.
okay.
And that's all part of visualizing something, man. And they find that girls don't do that as much as guys.
What do
But-
you think about that?
I don't know why. Who knows why? But the whole point is visualizing something when you're practicing. So for younger bowlers, for bowlers that don't average higher, 180, 190.
Yeah, this
You
is
want to visualize your shot, and that's part of having a swing thought.
this is one thing, and I became a bowling coach since 2005. Also, at the same time,
Nice ball.
been a bowler too.
Yep.
I never touched a bowling ball before. and then learning from scratch.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So I've been all my life in sports. I used to be a marathon runner. So it looks like I brought the mental game to the lanes.
Yep. Well, sports is sports. It's you can have a great physical game, but if you're not focused, like I was not focused today. I mean, I was just thumbed down in the ball. Ball speed was all over the place. Don't know why. Maybe because part of this today was on my mind. Who knows? But from day to day, you have to be focused in sports. Any sport. I don't care what it is. And right now, Jim is definitely focused. He's threw a double.
Double. He's back to the match.
So Joe Barna is up on the right lane. In fact,
Ticket number 380. To the cafe, your order's ready. 380.
that Jim Frederick was 362 over. To lock up first place, or to lock up.
Looks like he always keep pulling in the right side of the lane, but this time it's no carrying. After
Well, that happens. Sometimes you're going to carry in one lane and not carry in the other.
even in a row, now so far they have double.
So interesting. Jim Frederick averaged 290 with
290
handicap,
handicap.
290.5 with handicap. That's pretty good bowling. We don't have the scratch scores in front of us.
Okay. What
But,
about scratch? Or you don't have it?
No, we don't have the scratch scores in front of us. And these are things like, like I was saying, we'll be working this stuff out as we go along.
Okay.
Each month we'll try and get this video a little bit better and better. Get more stats. So right now we have Joe up on the left lane. Running it out.
Still in the right side of the lane, carrying the strike. Now what's gonna happen? Okay, one more strike here.
Let's see.
So close match with another strike.
This definitely could tighten things up. I knew when he threw that was going to be a soft shot. He softened up on that. You got to stay firm. You got to stay firm with the shot. You got a little bit too careful.
One day was 1465, the other one 1303.
They did that. So talk about the spare ball. All the bowlers have had a spare ball. Spares on the right hand side, and Jim no different there. It's up
So
on the
what do
left
you
lane.
think about them? The bowlers that they don't use a spare ball.
Well, not everyone's going to put that much money into it. It depends on your level of bowling. Obviously, higher average bowlers are going to be using spare balls. Something like a plastic ball or a shiny reactive resin, something that's not going to look as much, so that you can go a little bit more direct at your spares. 130, 140, 150 average bowler, someone just starting out, hasn't gotten to that level yet. And eventually they may. So they're just carrying one ball around.
So
Leaves seventh in, not carrying.
now
Jim's showing a little frustration there. But you know what? Still in the match.
yes, it's too early to decide.
halfway through here. Covers 10 pin. 7 pin.
7 pin.
Joe is up on the right lane. Well, you know what? He's not fancy, but he's getting the job done. Throws the ball a little more direct, does not hurt the ball a lot.
25. Then he almost 20 pins difference. Over 20 pins difference.
Throws this one, he's going to make it real tough for Jim. Wow.
Looks like we have a winner.
Well, don't count out Jim, but you know, right now, I would say that Joe is in command. He was real loose. If you notice, he was really loose on that shot. A great shot there.
So he's calling directly. So since he calling the lane 23, 24 on the right side, and he keeps doing it.
Yeah.
Even though that is already over 20 games in those lanes.
So, if you noticed,
You also
I was looking for a
186
little.
already.
He struck on the fourth and eighth frame, and in the first and fifth frame. So same amount of strikes on each lane right now. He needs to double here. Great shot. Oh, wow. You know what? Great shot when he needed it. That was a firm shot.
165. Then we have a 166 and an A-frame.
Joe cannot afford to open here. Put it that way.
Oh wow.
You know, it's funny. You
That was
know
a curry.
it when you throw it sometimes. You really do. You know it when you throw it.
So it looks like we have a winner here.
Looks like we have a run.
What do you think about the different releases about how you left it? So,
Change hand position?
yes, like
Yeah.
1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3
It
o'clock.
all depends. I mean, where you place your hand or how you position your hand, something is definitely going to change the way you release the ball. And you can use that to your advantage. However, if you're making a mistake, I like that one. So he's got his fingers in the ball. But if you make a mistake and you're not releasing the ball well, and you do something that's not planned, that's not going to work for you. You've got to come out with a consistent release. Changing hand positions to different lane conditions, that's something that experienced bowlers can do.
Now for the right hand, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Well, in fact, I've been going through some changes in my hand position a lot. I'm on the ball more, where my thumb is about 11, trying to stay underneath the ball a little longer behind the ball, which is tough for me because on my ring finger on my left hand,
All right.
the ball did not finish. On my ring finger on my left hand, I have a bad tendon. So I have a big problem with that. And for a while I was working with hand positions to start out on the side of the ball and try and come back underneath it. And I haven't found the happy medium yet that's not painful. I'm using a drop ring finger on the ball, which has taken away some of the pain. But you know, I'm trying to look for a happy medium. Hopefully I'll find it. But right now, Joe Barna
He's the winner.
is your winner.
245.
245 scratch,
He has no
282.
chance. That's it.
282, yeah, 282 handicap.
The maximum he can do is 215.
And the leader, Jim Frederick, is not going to win this. He'll finish in second place.
That's it.
Yep.
Congratulations, Joe Barna, for his second competitive senior bowlers championship.
Well, you've heard it. That's Stan.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Hey, thank you.
Congratulations. Second
Thanks.
second time winner, huh?
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thanks to all the sponsors, Sawgrass Lanes.
And this is one of our sponsors right
Yes,
here, Lewis.
yes.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Great bowling, Jim.
Thanks to Carrie Lynn for all the great help. Always, Carrie Lynn and Randy. Great.
There you go. You got
Great
it.
help.
And next month, Chris Blue will be back, hopefully with us, doing commentary. Chris could not make the tournament today and could not make it. But then again, if I'm in the finals next month, then Chris will be doing this himself again.
Yes. All right. 204. I mean 202. I'm sorry. 202.
202 scratch, 233 handicap. Walks away with a nice second place finish.
Top winner.
And then we're going to go down there with Stan and do this.
Thanks, Louis Vanegas, for sponsoring. Thanks a lot for everything.
And we're going to go down there. Go down there with
With the ball?
your Stan.
Doesn't even have to be yours.
And Joe Barna is going to get on video here with our sponsor, Louis Vanegas.
In the light.
All right.
I'm trying to suck it in.
All right, Louis.
Louis, get in there.
All right.
Great picture, guys. Congratulations.
Great.
Joe, just a couple quick questions. What was your game plan today?
Well, I'll tell you, I brought not too many balls, but this is my powerful ball here that I usually
Brunswick.
hold good with this. And I did have a track Tundra, which goes really long, and it's not. I tried it the first 4 frames here, and I really, it was a disaster. Thank God I pulled this out and really worked really great for the rest of the day. I moved a little more right.
Well,
See,
Brunswick wins another tournament.
Yes, I do not play in deep like most of these people here. These old guys throw the ball strong. I don't throw it strong. I throw it kind of straight, so I Matter of fact, they push the oil out to me, so I don't really have to move
Yeah,
the whole
that's
day.
right. Oil does travel.
They're burning up the track, and I'm playing way outside, and they're actually pushing oil out to me, so I kind of stay where I'm at the whole time.
Yeah, which is an
And
advantage
it's only
for you.
4 games, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but
Well, congratulations. Great tournament. This is your second win, right?
yes,
And
yeah.
how many top 5 finishes have you had?
Oh, about 3 or 4.
3 or 4?
4. I came in, I won one, and then the next month I came in second, I believe. So I got close to double winner.
Okay.
So. But it's a great tournament. Stan puts on a great tournament.
Yes,
and,
he does.
And it's not cutthroat or nothing. It spreads the money out, and it's enjoyable for everybody.
Yep,
And it's
absolutely.
So Sawgrass, thanks. You know.
I can't say it was enjoyable for me today. I didn't bowl well. But you know what? There's always next month, as they say.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right?
Yes.
But
Thanks.
once again, congratulations. And
Thank you.
yes. We get on camera.
Oh,
Congratulations.
thank you. Now.
All right.
Thanks.
So hopefully we'll be back next month with Chris Bull, and we'll see what happens. We're going to be doing the commentary. This is going to be up on YouTube. I have to do some editing,
Right.
and then this is all work in progress. As you guys that are watching the tournament that are competitive bowlers, the competitive senior bowlers, the video is going to be a work in progress, and as we go along, hopefully each month it'll get better and better.
Oh yes. You get a lot of entries here. Oh,
Yeah,
Crazy.
absolutely. So.
Crazy. It's really great. And the sponsors, Lewis,
Yep.
and all
Sawgrass
Bruce
Lanes.
Galley and Sawgrass, all
Yep.
those great sponsors.
Fantastic.
Oh, can't beat it.
So now I'm going to have to spend the rest of my day editing this.
All right, hey.
All right,
thanks
have a
for
good one.
everything.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
All right.